feel like Autumn gets the credit he deserves?
Autumn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like people...
Autumn's doing his thing. Yeah.
I feel like that's definitely a regret I have, is that I should have been on them in like 2018, 2019. Like when they first started coming out, I'd kind of like lost track of what was going on in the underground. I should have been pushing hard for those types of interviews, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it was really small at that time. You know what like ignited that like kind of brought the underground a little bit was the Gabby
I was
shit.
gonna say
exactly what I was
that was
saying.
the first thing I saw you guys cover about like Summers or anybody from that shit.
That was really the thing that brought light to the underground, bro.
It did.
Also Twisty P.
Yeah. You gotta tell our Twisty P story.
It's always the
before Twisty P was on Yeet, bro. There's a video of him crashing a car to an old song of mine.
Really?
With the same alien filter.
Two videos, bro.
That's legendary.
So he has the Yoda filter. You've never seen that video of him crashing a car with the Yoda filter?
I think I do remember that, but yeah.
That was my song playing in that video.
Yeah.
I remember when that shit happened, somebody DM me and they're like, bro, Twisty P just crashed a car to your video. And I'm like, who the hell is Twisty P?
He had just gotten the Twiz face tat.
I was like, who the hell is that, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
He's like
and
the Crip Mac of the underground.
Dude, they sent me the video and he like literally wrecks a car. He's got my song playing in the background. So I posted, I'm like, yo, this dude is tweaked out. Like, this dude's funny as and I think he hit me up. Yeah, he hit me up. And he was like, yo, bro, like I was shooting a music video in Arizona. And he was like, yo, bro, I want to be in your music video. And I was like, bro, pull up. So he drove from San Diego. Let me tell you the story, actually. This is an insane
He didn't make it smoothly to
my
Arizona.
God.
Right here.
Oh, my God.
We all pulled up to Arizona for that weekend. Fucking.
Dude, nah. So do you remember what happened on his way out there?
Yeah.
So
It took like 2 cars to get there.
bro. So I used to kick it with this one dude who was pretty big on like TikTok. He just did like a lot of TikTok shit. And I'm still cool with him to this day. I don't talk to him as much anymore, but we're still close. But yeah. So I was kicking it with bro. And he had been talking to Twisty a little bit because at this time, Twisty was kind of getting, like, people knew about him, but it was super low-key. Like, I remember the first time I seen him, he popped up on my TikTok, and everybody was like, whose fucking dad is this, bro? Like, why are you making TikToks to Yeet?
Because he looked like such a jock.
Dude, he looked like a frat.
Well, he was
like
a baseball
college frat.
player.
Yeah. You could tell that he
Yeah.
wasn't like some emaciated lean drinker. He looked like a big strapping young buck.
I mean, at this time, too, it was like,
player.
it was a lot of kids just listening, like, blowing this shit up at the time. So when you see this big dude, like, making a fucking TikTok to Yeet, you're like, yo, what the fuck? But anyway, so he hits me up, and he's like, yo, I want to be in your video shoot. So I'm like, shit, all right, bet, like, pull up. Dude, this guy calls me at 2 a.m. I didn't think he was serious. I'm like, oh, bro, you live in San Diego. Like, I was shooting this video tomorrow. You're not coming out here. Like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking he's just fucking around.
Cabin.
Bro, he texts me at 2 a.m. and he's like, on my way. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, bro, bet. So he didn't have a car. So he had his friend drive him. I guess he just asked one of his friends, like, yo, drive me out to Arizona. So halfway into the drive, bro, his friend wants to sleep. So he lets Twisty drive. He fucking wrecks his friend's car, bro. Totals his friend's car in the middle of the desert. Middle of fucking nowhere on the road from San Diego to fucking Arizona. Totals his car, right? And I guess he wasn't like that close with this guy. Like I don't know who this dude was, but he wasn't that close with him. So he totals his car. His friend's like freaking out. He's like, bro, like what the fuck? You just crashed my fucking car. You know what Twisty does? He's like, damn, bro. Calls an Uber, keeps coming to Arizona.
Damn.
He just left his friend with a totaled car to come to Arizona, bro.
That's a man on a mission.
He gets out here. I have to
That's
pick
dedication.
him up. I picked him up from like the first gas station when you get into Arizona, bro. And I'm like, bro, how the fuck did you get out here? And he's like, oh, I just Ubered. Like I just left my friend. I'm like, bro, like what? You just left him? Like you don't care about, bro? And he's like, nah, he'll be all right. He's all good. Bro, I guess his friend was like tweaking out and like showed up at his parents' crib like 2 days later, knocking on their door like, yo, your son totaled my fucking car. Like,
And left me, which is crazy.
bro, it was just a whole crazy scenario.
The more I
So-
think about it, the more I think we should have him back on.
Oh, dude.
I
See
just-
what
I
the
just
last
talked
couple
to him
years
the
has
other
been
day.
like. Really?
Yeah, he wants
Yeah.
The crazy shit too is that so they were doing the live stream podcast with Blasey and House Phone and shit, and Twisty P was supposed to pull up, so he pulls up, and somebody was waiting for him, and they beat the fuck out of him.
That's that one interview y'all did,
Yeah,
right?
and then he came on camera, and his face was all fucking bloody and shit.
You've never seen that where he runs in here and he's like, yeah, Yeah.
No way.
It's at the
fucking
old
with me?
spot, bro. Like somebody hit him with brass knuckles and shit. And we didn't have
Holy
security or
shit.
This
anybody
was
at
in
that
his
time.
like tweaker, his full like prime tweaker era.
Yeah, like
when he was,
2020.
like really letting loose.
And then it's kind of a shame because Blasey like turned off the live stream because he felt bad about it. But I would have just talked to the motherfucker even with the bloody face.
Nah, dude. So
just
he,
talked to him.
so that week he was in Arizona with us that week, and like
Partied with
he's like a
us.
big kid, bro. Like at this time too, he wasn't. He was on. I'm not even gonna say, but you know, at this time he was more like grounded. He wasn't. He wasn't the Twisty P the internet saw. Like he was very. He was just like a big kid. Like he obviously, you know, like he needed some guidance, but you know he was cool, and we were there. You know, we were taking care of him, bro. Like I sent him to my homeboy Jay's crib, and you know Jay was taking care of him, and every day I was going to fucking link with them, bro, and we were just fucking. What did we do? We brought.
Went to a couple parties.
Yeah.
You had like a fucking house party show that we did.
Yeah, bro. So I performed at this fucking like house party in
Sticks
Arizona.
everywhere.
Like the most just fucking like random shit ever. I was standing on top of like a kitchen countertop, like performing with a mic that didn't even work.
Yeah, I was just playing
And then
songs.
you see Twisty in the middle with his shirt off, like
moshing.
fucking moshing with a bunch of
biggest man in there.
18-year-olds, bro. Like 17, 18-year-olds that are in there, and he's fucking tweaking out, bro. Like it looked so insane. But yeah, no, we kicked it out there with him. Kind of just took him around Arizona, and then that's when he went back home. And then like 2 weeks later, bro, is when all the
He went up.
it just went. Yeah, he went up, and shit went downhill. Yeah, bro.
Basically, all the viral shit was all like
Yeah.
pretty bad for him overall.
I feel bad, bro. Like he's a good kid.
No, he's a
He
good
just-
person,
He
yeah.
had like just the wrong hand.
I think he
dealt
just
to
got
him, bro.
let the internet wrap him up.
Yeah,
because
because his mom is the nicest lady ever too, bro.
Really?
Like she's very, very nice. Like really tries to take care of him and shit. I think it was just a mix of like bad influence, bro, and just getting
Drugs.
carried away, and then not even drugs, bro. He didn't even do drugs or anything. Like, because I remember everybody would be like, "Oh, he's on drugs, bro." He just genuinely like, he's not mentally there like
I
that.
remember thinking that he was
Yeah.
on drugs and then having people kind of correct that, being like,
Yeah,
no,
bro,
he's just like that.
He had like an accident, like I mean everybody knows this now. He had like a baseball accident, so like that's kind of what led to that shit. But yeah, bro, like I don't know. He's a good kid, bro. He just like I said, just mix of bad influence and getting carried away with shit.